Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we've got an unboxing of a game that's not even mine. A buddy of mine who has just recently really started getting into the hobby sought out Twilight Imperium 4. Now, Twilight Imperium is a game that I've had my eye on back when I first got into the hobby in 2012. TI3, the third edition of this game, was one of the first games I heard of that sounded so amazing, and yet I never bought it because I didn't think I would ever really get it to the table. Well, now he has bought Twilight Imperium 4th edition, and we're going to unbox it. He's actually there. You'll hear him while we're unboxing it, and we're hoping to get this to the table in the next couple of weeks, so that could be very exciting. Now, I do want to mention our sponsor, Board Game Co. You can go over to their website and find all kinds of fantastic games at great prices. You can buy games from them, you can sell games to them, and you can also trade games over on that website. Be sure to check them out. Use the link in the description below so they'll know that I sent you. And over at Board Game Co, you can buy, sell, and trade your way into a better collection. All right, let's get down to the table and I'll show you everything that comes in the box for Twilight Imperium 4th edition. All right, so here we go. We've got Twilight Imperium 4th edition, whatever the hell that means, down to the bottom here. Tyler, you speak Latin?
Yeah, no.
No?
Not yet.
Okay. So, all right, so real quick on the back here, let's see, we've got the dawn of a new age. All right, all these contents down here, not going to go through all that. 17 factions, 354 plastic miniatures, so 3 to 6 players. I'm pretty sure it plays best at 6 is what it says on Board Game Geek. By the way, if y'all hear some rattling around off to the side here, I'm having to film this next to our rabbit cage because I've got Dark Domain set up in the regular film area. I'm still filming the how to play for that. So 48 hours, 14 plus on the ages for this game. All right, and yeah, let's go on and get right into the box. All right, so right off the bat, we've got your Fantasy Flight advertisement there for Keyforge and everything else they've got going on right now. We'll come back to these punch outs here in a minute. Let's look and see what we've got that's kind of loose in here. So this one is broken into a learn to play guide. Oh, I didn't know about the lore compendium. I guess this is probably not any rules whatsoever, just about all the different races and the mythology and everything. Some really cool artwork. All kinds of different areas.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. This is the Learn to Play guide, so this would be what you read first when you're first learning. I have not gotten into it yet. I'm hoping, or not hoping, we're almost for sure going to get a game together on the 22nd, so I'm going to have to get this learned and figured out by then. Here we've got the rules reference. All right. So, oh, you know what? Let's flip through this Learn to Play guide real quick. So it is 24 pages, including the quick reference on the back. And if you go into it, looks like, so these are different setups here. They're technically part of the rules, but really for the actual rules portion here, advanced rules probably would want to play with that. So 21 pages, double column. Looks like starts on probably the rules start page 5, really. And I mean, lots of graphics here. Pretty standard size font. So, you know, about 17 pages of rules for the Learn to Play. And then with the rules reference, obviously everything much more detail. Here's an index here, which is always good. Love the alphabetical indexes. 29 pages for the rules reference for, you know, to really get the deep dive into the different rules here. You can see a lot fewer graphics here, much more text heavy. So pretty standard Fantasy Flight setup as far as the rule books go. All right, so what is this? Let's break into some of these bags. Oh, there you go. We'll take a look at those. All right, so these must be player boards. Different color. Yeah, okay, 6 different colors. Black, blue, yellow, purple, green, and red. So tactic, fleet, strategy. trade goods, and then here's a quick reference for your types of actions, the tactical action, status phase anomalies. Same thing on the other side, I guess, if you just prefer left or right-handed, however you want to do it.
Yeah, it's a sliding reference, I think, that goes underneath these.
Oh, okay.
It goes under your race.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Tyler's done a bit more research on this than I have so far. Between the two of us, we should be able to get a 4 to 6 player game flowing pretty well. These look like all the different races here. All right, so let's see what we got here. We've got the Lizix Mine Net. I'm guessing these are different, well, obviously different ships. Infantry, fighter, your Super Dreadnought, War Sun. Abilities over here, I'm guessing. Yeah, so Assimilate and Harrow. Little flavor text here. And then you've got their backstory back here. That's cool. I guess that would be where they're originally from. Unknown system for them. And you've got the Federation of Soul. So obviously the humans. Oh yeah, let me see that.
I'm pretty sure that's how it goes when you got your area set up, so then you can quick reference.
Here, hand me one of the other ones so I can pop it up here real quick. And yeah, so something kind of like this, how you'd have it, and you have all your stuff over here, and then you can just slide it right out if you need a quick reference. Is what? Yeah, it makes sense though too, because if you look at the at this little bar here, it connects. So yeah, I'm thinking you're right. That's exactly how it goes. Cool. All right, so yeah, this is the Federation of Soul. So obviously these are the humans. Orbital drop and versatile for their abilities. Our enemies consider us children. They think us weak. Show them what the children of Yord can do. Children of Yord. I wonder what that's about. Starting technology down here. Neural motivator and anti-mass deflectors. Soul system. 16.44 billion on Earth, or in the system, I guess. I wonder how many planets we've spread out to at this point. All right. The Yin Brotherhood. Aha, you mistake me for a human, that we share the blood of Yord. I am no son of humanity, my life for the Yin. From the Lael system. Okay. The Nalu Collective. You insult me, skinling. The monstrosity you suggest, Zedrua. We are not capable of such cruelty. Purge this madness from your mind and leave this world. Almost look like a Medusa type character here. Yeah, disposition seductive. The Embers of Muat. No longer will the Gashlay be shackled by your whims. Be extinguished now and know that you've lost. All right. The Mintak Coalition. One people, one mind, one destiny. We will rise above the pit they have thrown us in. And they almost look human too. Oh, actually, they might be. It says one might expect that a civilization descended entirely from convicts. These might be the Australians of space. The Barony of Letnev. Hold your fire until the main fleet arrives. Our armada will blot out their sun. When they die, they will die in darkness. 10.47 billion. I think the humans are still have the most population that I've seen.
Yeah.
The Emirates of Hakan, of course, is the lion guy everybody knows from the cover of I think all four of the editions of the game. There is no price too great for the Hakan, no silk too fine, and no war too long. My people will persevere.
So the traders.
Yeah, economic. Yep, absolutely, and nomadic. The necrovirus, here you go. These are the ones you're talking about. The final step of all craft, the gate to eternity, a transcendency to a state of being that can only be described as godhood. Error. All right. The Winu. We will claim what is ours by right, cousins. We will fulfill the destiny of those who came before us, and your treachery will not be forgotten. 13.77 billion, getting closer to humans. Sardak Nor, fear is death. Most of you will die. The Queen Mother thanks you for your worthy sacrifice. Oh, there we go. 28.71 billion. I was about to say the humans kind of feel like the insects of space, but now we found the actual insects of space, so we're fine. The Ghost of Kraus.
This one is pretty. This is the one that's got apply 1 to all of your. That's a pretty strong mothership or flagship.
Oh wow, yeah.
People are always afraid of that one.
Well, yeah. I mean, with the population like that, I mean, and the disposition is aggressive, military tendencies. All right.
Cool.
The Ghost of Kraus. We do not mean to offend the honored ambassador. We mean only to imply that should his ship attempt to pass through the gate, it will not return.
I love how there's so many different that you
Yeah.
can choose from.
Oh, here we go. This looks like the Rocket Raccoon of this game. The Clan of Sar. O Lysis, you whose fate is forever carved into the backs of the weary, your specter is all we see. Sound like they're religious fanatics, maybe?
Melancholy.
1.01 billion. There's not a whole lot of them, comparatively speaking. The Universities of Jolnar. Okay. We cannot halt progress for the sake of morality. If you have not the stomach for science, then I suggest you depart Woon Esha immediately. 3.22 billion. Aloof. Their leader. Oh, wait, look at that. The leadership. Headmaster. Like a principal. The Skcha Kingdom. To fight without cause is not the way, human. Curb your anger, let us walk through the gardens and consider how to proceed. 8.16 billion. Graviton laser system is their starting technology. The Arboric. Do you hear, flesh thing? The harmonies of the Arboric, your golems of metal and noise and fire have deafened you to the symphony. So these are like plants. Population 1, because they're a hive mind. That's crazy.
Oh.
That's interesting. I guess it's population 1 or population infinite, I guess, in a way. The Yasarl tribes. Clever Sru has met the off-worlder and made it dead. What does the guild want for Sru to meet next? Unknown population. Guild of Spies.
That's pretty cool.
Secretive and political. All right, so we're not going to go through all the. I'm pretty sure all these different colors have the exact same models, so we'll just look at.
Think about those. I think the previous editions you used to have to punch those out.
Oh, really? This time they came pre.
Could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure.
So pretty cool ships here, I think. Is there? I don't know if there are any stands. I guess you just put them out on the board just like this. Decent amount of detail. I mean, these aren't. It's not like this is a miniatures game with a ton of detail on them for you to paint, but still, it's pretty cool what you've got here. See, I'm not sure if that was the War Sun. Oh no, here we go. This is the War Sun. Basically the same thing as a Death Star.
There all have these little stands too, so you can put.
Oh, there are stands in there.
But
Okay.
no, they're like that, so you could put them on their side like that. I guess when they take damage, you put them on their side.
Oh, okay.
So they're still out there. It's one of the rules, I think.
Got a flag flag there. What other stuff we got in here?
I think the flags are troops on a planet.
Okay, the infantry.
Those, like, ground troops. Then you've got your motherships. They're all on here.
Oh yeah, let's pull that back over here. So this looks like Dreadnought 1 is what that is. This is going to be, this might not be on, that almost looks like a city. That's probably like a capital city or something maybe. But that's the War Sun for sure right there. This, is this the cruiser maybe? I think that's the cruiser. That looks like a destroyer. And like we said, yeah, that's infantry. Here's a space, oh. That's a space dock right there. All right. What else are we missing here? We got the PDS-1, which I guess is like a
turret.
Maybe fires from the planet towards space, towards ships and stuff. Need to find a fighter. Here we go. It's one of the fighters, one of the little guys right there. Having trouble focusing. Come on. There we go. And a carrier, this guy. Here we go. All right. That's everybody. Okay. Let's see. So then we've got these cards down here. Looks like there's cards under all of them. I don't know if these are all. Looks like just there's, yeah, just a ton of different cards. I'm not gonna break into all these cards just because there's so many of them, but we'll get into one set here just to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at. So, well, let's see. So these actually look like, these might be something different though, because these are probably like ability cards because it's showing, that's probably the phase you can play it in maybe, status phase. Spend a total of 3 tokens from your tactic and or strategy pool for 1 victory point maybe.
Right, so these all go with the ships, I guess, right? That's why this wasn't here.
Okay.
And this one.
That one was here, right? And then this I think these are the ones I just pulled out of here from underneath, these are the ships.
I wonder if they match up with it.
Oh, so here are the like laws and stuff that you can pass. Wormhole research, shard of the throne.
Yeah, they go with the color, right? Purple cards, right?
Could be, yeah.
Is that one of them?
Maybe, yeah. I have no idea. Like so, these are like laws. So you can pass a representative government. Players who are for it cannot exhaust planets to cast votes during the agenda phase. Each player may cast 1 vote on each agenda instead. Against at the start of the next strategy phase, each player that voted against exhausts all of his cultural planets. All right. So I'll just drop these back down in there for now. I think, oh, and we got these dice. Let's look at those. So you got a couple different sizes. Or maybe actually they might all be D10s.
I think that's combat dice.
Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, all D10s. Looks like the 0 is the 10. Yep. Good quality dice. Don't feel super light or anything. Feel like they've got a decent amount of weight to them. All right, so last thing. Let's open this up and see some of these punch outs. All right, wow, this is a lot. It's pretty heavy, the amount of stuff in here. All right, so, whoa, that's actually thinner than I expected, but I guess there's a whole bunch of them. So they're falling right out, which is good. They punch out no problem, no tearing or anything. You know, the standard little hangers on right there, but maybe a tad bit thinner than what I expected. But I love the color on it. Errol, that looks good. And just a ton of these little tokens, and I mean those punch out super easy too. And I mean you see this one's falling out over here without me even really messing with it. So let's just kind of flip through these, see what we've got here. We've got all kinds of planets. It looks like you got some systems that'll have 2 planets in it. And yeah, definitely no problem with it punching out, because as I'm moving this, I'm feeling tokens fall out, but just a ton of planets to go through here, which I gotta imagine adds to the replay value. I don't know if you use all of them in a game. That looks like probably a black hole. Some other stuff here, empty space, a nebula of some kind or something.
I think there's boards set up for different amounts of players.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I saw that in the back of the rulebook. Yeah, looks like an asteroid belt. Sun. Here's Kraus, which is that one, the ghost or whatever, the ghost of Kraus, one of the factions. Then looks like some kind of track, round tracker or something.
I think those are victory point tracker. That's like the winning condition.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You got to get to a certain number of victory points to win. But yeah, that's everything that comes in the box. So let's always double check, make sure they don't hide anything at the bottom. Never know if somebody's going to be sneaky like that. So there you go. That's everything that comes in the box for Twilight Imperium 4. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You can find me over Twitter at boredoffline. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell so you get alerts every time a new video pops up. And until next time, if you're bored online, board offline.